on the album Motorcade, you got an interesting quote, and I want to read it to you. I want to get your perspective on this. You said, "quote So I get Ghost, cop me a squad on the top of the coast, and I don't have to sign the top or Interscope. Dre passed, Ye passed, so did no ID, no paperwork for weeks. Now let the story begin." What happened in that process that made you combine all of those experiences into one? Can you explain that story to my audience, please, sir?
Bro. I honestly around that time, bro, like I just felt like I was like cursed, bro. Like,
Mm,
cause I'm like, so I did the LA Leaker freestyle around that time, and then that's when just the slew it went crazy, right? And the slew of offers came in. You know, I got a direct call from Dre through Justin Incredible. Um, and then No ID reached out. You know, it wasn't like all at the same time, but it was
mm,
like in a span of months, right? No ID reached out. I had a meeting with him. He was over there at Capitol at the time, and so he was trying to sign me to his label slash Capitol because he was running up there at Capitol. And Kanye, this dude, this producer, you probably heard of him. His name Che Pope. He
mm.
used to be the A&R over there at Good Music. He reached out to me. He was like, "Man, I've been watching you for years. I almost didn't reach out because I thought you were signed." And people make that assumption based off just how I move, but I've always been independent, right? Like literally not even with an independent label, like literally just me and a few people that I rock with that just pushing the agenda or whatever. So all these people reached out and verbally offered me deals, right? So Dre, like, man, how would you feel to be a part of aftermath as a writer and an artist? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. No ID, same thing. You know, he wanted to sign me. Same thing. I actually got the 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 specs of my good music deal still in my email, right? You know how many albums, how much was marketing, all that. But I never got paperwork from nobody, and then never heard back from nobody. So imagine these juggernauts reaching out. You have your initial meeting, and then everybody just go. So I'm thinking like, damn, is somebody saying something, or it's just not happening? You know what I mean? I'm like, because this is not making sense. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, it don't make sense for somebody to reach out and promise you something or verbal, because you know a man word is a man word, and not nothing against none of them guys. Like I'm still fans of all those guys, and I think they're great musicians. But when somebody offers you something or somebody says something, I expect you to follow through. Because at that point, like I'm in the hood, I'm still struggling, I'm still figuring the shit out. I just had a baby, or my baby only 3, 4 years old at the time. So it's like you boosting my hopes up. Like I'm just a kid from South Central. So if these guys reaching out, then that's like life changing information, or opportunities. So when it didn't go through, I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, like I put too much time into my craft. I work on my pen. Um, I never did no hoe shit, streetwise or in the industry. So I'm like, what is it? Like, so I just had to speak on that of like, these things did happen, but they didn't go through. So just letting people know that this type of shit happens.
Did Top Dog or anybody from TDE ever reach out
After that line,
after everything that transpired or during that process?
no, I'm still cool with Punch. I seen Dave at the Not Like Us video shoot. I seen Kendrick. Me and Top Dog follow each other. He interact with some of the posts, like when I'm freestyling or something like that. So we still good. It's just I think I messed up one of the situations where I could have signed to them. Because the first time was like probably in 2009, 10. I don't know if you remember, but I used to go, when I used to go by Dub, I had a label called Hood's Finest,
I
and that was
remember.
ran by my boy Gino.
Hmm.
And Gino and Top Dog are both from the Nickerson Garden Projects. So when Top Dog reached out to sign me, I'm like, I'm with Gino. Like I thought he knew that, but I guess Gino was aware that he was trying to sign me, but I was just trying to be loyal. So that's why that didn't happen the first time. But then the second time in like 2014, it was a mishap because Game was trying to get me on Blood Money at the time when he had switched his label to Blood Money. And Game just jumped out the window and just said he had signed me on Big Boy, like with no paperwork, nothing. And it fucked because I had a meeting with Dave Free, and we was working on our second meeting with Top, to actually make it happen this time in 2014. So I think by me telling other people that I was meeting with Top, it kind of like it fucked it up. And it made me realize that everything I'm doing, if it's not set in stone already, don't tell nobody. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean? Because by me doing that, it kind of got like it got messed up. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it happened the second time. But they say things happen for a reason. Not saying that it wouldn't have been a good situation for me, but maybe it's just something better, waiting on me.
Well, that speaks volumes to your craft, man, and like you said, your
Right.
penmanship as well. If Dr. Dre or No ID or even Top Dog were to reach out again, would you take another meeting or another opportunity to try to work?
Sure, for sure, man. As long as, because like I said, man, these are people that when they do attach themselves to a artist, especially an artist of my caliber, uh, it's a no brainer. It's and if you look at it, every artist that came in, successful artist, kind of came off the back of a big producer. You know what I mean? So, or a big situation. So of course, I would entertain the conversation, and if it made sense for both parties, definitely we'll move forward. But